Now, let's just talk about this a little bit. Now, Andrew Tate has not been charged with a crime yet. He's on preventative detention, basically, because they thought he was going to run. And we don't have that here in the United States. So you get brought into court or you get arrested. Within 36 hours, they have to bring you in front of a judge. Okay, in some states it's 48, but mostly they have to bring you in before a judge within 36 to 48 hours. Once they bring you in, the judge has to do one of two things. You have to be charged with a crime and then offered conditions of release. Unless it's federal, and there are certain kinds of federal crimes, and certain states favor detention on certain crimes. But you're at least charged, so you can start defending yourself. So, as you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Mr. Tate, but you know what I'm not a big fan of? I'm not a big fan of preventative detention. So they extended it another 30 days, so that's 60 days he's being held in jail without bail and without even being charged with a crime. I think that's wrong. I absolutely think that's wrong. He should be charged by now. He should have been offered some bail, and if he wasn't offered bail, if they were decided to detain him, like they can do in the federal system for sure, then you still have the right to have a detention hearing and to try to overcome that presumptive detention. But he's not been offered that. So, despite whatever I like or dislike, I don't like the way he's being treated. I don't like the fact that his natural human rights, the rights that we take for granted in this country, because you have a right to bail, you have a right to have speedy proceedings, you have the right to be brought in front of a judge and face your accuser. You have all these different rights, and it doesn't seem like he's getting those rights observed. She alleged that outside pressures had an impact of the case, but she didn't say what those outside pressures were, and she indicated that the system has failed. She uses those kind of grandiose, but I think she's right, though, in all honesty.